Hi children, today I am going to narrate the story of the Bell Demon and the Old Woman. Once upon a time, there lived a young man. He was very coward. One night he had to set out on a journey suddenly. It was well past midnight and he had to cross a forest. There was a small lake on the outskirts of the village. What if a wild animal comes to the lake to drink water at night? Thought the young man. He was very scared, but he had no choice. Suddenly, the young man had an idea. Let me take a bell with me, he thought. Whenever I am frightened, I will ring the bell. It will help me get rid of my fear and also keep all the wild animals away from me. Thinking thus, the young man took a bell and set out on his journey. Just as he reached the lake, he saw a lion. The lion had come to the lake to drink water. The young man was so frightened that he stood there like a statue. He forgot to ring the bell. He could not even think of running away from there. The lion came near the man, jumped high and pounced on him. The young man was killed. The bell fell down next to where he lay dead. After some time, a monkey came there and sat on a branch of a tree. It was a full moon night and the brass bell was shining brightly in the moonlight. I can see something shining down there, said the monkey to himself. So he jumped down and took the bell in his hands. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong went the bell. The monkey was excited. He again jumped up on a branch and began to ring the bell. Ding dong, ding dong. The people of the village heard the chime of the bell throughout the night. The sound seemed to come from the forest. The next morning they got the news of the young man's death. He is lying dead near the lake, said the man who brought the news. Soon the news of the Bell Demon spread like wildfire. The outskirts of the village became deserted. Nobody dared to leave the village. Everyone was scared of the Bell Demon. Meanwhile, the chime of the bell continued to be heard from the forest. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. The people of the village sought their king's help. The king ordered his commando, go to the forest and kill the Bell Demon. The commander, who was also equally frightened, marched towards the forest with his army. But after wandering for a long time, he returned empty-handed. He said to the king, I think the Bell Demon possesses illusory power. Whenever we tried to kill him, he disappeared. How can you kill someone whom you cannot even see? The commander's information about the Bell Demon spread throughout the village. At last, the king issued a proclamation. The one who kills the Bell Demon will be rewarded with 1,000 gold coins. Now it so happened that an old woman lived a small cottage on outskirts of the village. She thought, I have been living here for a long time now, but I have never seen any demon. So from where has this Bell Demon come? Let me find out what the matter is. I don't have many years to live, so even if the demon kills me, I am the least worried. The old woman roamed here and there. She looked around carefully, but there were no sign of the Bell Demon. At last she tired and disappointed and decided to return to her cottage. Suddenly she heard the chime, ding dong, ding dong. The sound came from a tree. The old woman looked up in the tree and what did she see? A monkey was seated in the tree. He had a brass bell in his hand. The old woman went to the king and said, I will kill the Bell Demon. Then you will get 10,000 gold coins, assured the king. The old woman smiled and said, I know magic. I can kill any demon with the power of my magic. She then went to the market and bought some fruits. Monkeys like grams, she thought, and so she bought some grams too. Carrying the basket of fruits and grams on her head, the old woman went to the tree in which the monkey was sitting with the bell. She quickly scattered the grams on the ground. Soon many monkeys gathered to eat the grams. One of them had the brass bell in his hand. The old woman went near that monkey and put all the fruits before him. The monkey put the bell aside and began to feast on the fruit. The old woman quickly put the bell into her basket and returned home. She then went to the king and said proudly, "With the power of my magic, I have killed the bell demon, and this is the bell that belonged to him." From that day, the chime of the bell stopped coming from the forest. When a few days had passed quietly in this manner, the king and the people of the village were sure that the bell demon had really been killed. One day, the king sent for the old woman and praised her highly. As promised, he then ordered his minister, "Give this brave old woman the reward of 10,000 gold coins." The old woman said, "What will I do with 10,000 gold coins? I request you to use the amount to educate children and serve the poor and the needy." Everybody praised the old woman for her generosity and bravery. I hope you like the story of this brave woman. If you like it, please don't forget to subscribe me. Thank you.